Hello, Willie's. Yes, we do repairs. Yes, we carry Guild guitars. No, only used Guild guitars. Well, we like the old ones better. Yeah, we have quite a few things in stock. I just got a fabulous Brazilian rosewood 12-string. Yes. No, not yet. We have to send it through the shop. Yeah, it'll take us about 2 months to get this done because when we send it through the shop, we do everything. Yeah, do stop back. Okay, thank you. Bye. Ah, hi. So, yes, we carry Guild guitars. Guild was started in 1952. And what happened was the people from Epiphone was bought by Gibson. And although it had already started, all these experienced Epiphone employees and luthiers came over after being bought by Gibson. The Epiphone line moved out to Kalamazoo. So Guild, these luthiers gilded together and started making Guild. And you'll see a lot of inlay work that is just like Epiphones on a lot of the high-end Guilds. You'll see a lot of things. The fretwork, the binding, the headstock. There's a lot of Guild DNA in these things. In 1960, just before the Beatles hit, a folk boom happened in America, and that really sent Guild over the top. Guild is just a really old Guild, is a fabulous guitar company. Now, Guild through the 50s, 60s, and 70s is a little different company than it is in the 80s, 90s, and later. Now, there's some really great electrics, like this is a Guild Starfire. I think this is probably the most undervalued semi-hollow body guitar in the marketplace, these Guild Starfires. Really a great bargain on these. That bass right there is a Guild bass. That happens to belong to our friend Hutch Hutchinson, who's on the road right now with Bonnie Raitt. And Hutch is perhaps one of the most recorded bass players in history. Hutch was doing 300 dates a year, and that's a bass that Guild, when they were owned by Fender, built for Hutch. We have 2 of Hutch's basses. Hutch has got a lot of basses, but it's rare that he ever sells them. Now this I just got in, and speaking to that person on the phone, we set the neck and rebuilt the bridge on this guitar. This is a Guild F512. 5 means it's rosewood, and that is a beautiful Indian rosewood, but the neck is made of Paduke. We don't see it this much. So this is a really cool 74 Guild F512, absolutely top of the line. Guilds are famous for their 12 strings. You buy a Guild acoustic 12, you buy a Rickenbacker electric 12. So this with its Paduke neck, we took the neck off. It had done this. It had pulled forward. So we took the neck off and pulled it out and put it back to a couple of degrees and then rebuilt the bridge. So this is a great guitar that's here and now, and we put about $1,500 of work into it so you don't have to. I dare say there's very few dealers. There's some dealers, but very few dealers that go to that much trouble to fix everything before they sell it. Now, this I just got in. Look at this. This is beautiful book-matched Brazilian rosewood. Book-matched, of course, is when they open up the wood like that, and you'll see repeated patterns on each side of the center line. And this guitar has been well played, well loved. This is a 60s Guild. And Brazilian rosewood, currently Brazilian rosewood adds generally $10,000 to the price of a new guitar. With Martin, it's almost double that. So finding a Brazilian rosewood anything is a big deal. Do you see these big coffee-colored streaks in here? That's a pretty good indicator of Brazilian rosewood as opposed to Indian rosewood, which is a little more even in its feathering, in its texture, in the grain lines in there. It does have a lot of, this is really good Indian rosewood, but you can see the Brazilian rosewood. It's brilliant color. If you look close on the inside, it looks a little bit green even, but it's a great guitar. Now, this guitar needs a neck set. This guitar has been played for a long time. The neck is forward. The strings are a little high off the bridge. What some repair guy did is shave this bridge down. So we will have to remake this bridge. We'll take it off. We'll make an appropriate bridge. And you can see with these little arty edges on it that we'll have to rebuild this bridge. And it takes some time. Honestly, this is probably $1,800 worth of work to take it off, rebuild the bridge. And there's a couple of braces inside here that are loose. All of that will be taken care of. So right now it's early January, and we'll probably have this back by late February and offer it to you. In the meantime, gild, 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 and gild to be. Okay?